Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and today I'm going to be doing the blush tag. So I think there are about 14 questions. I'll list them all below, and I'm just gonna jump right in and get started. So the first question is best packaging. And I think the best packaging absolutely has to be the Clinique Color Pop blushes. I love this clear lucite packaging. I think it's really beautiful and fresh, and oh my gosh, these little flowers stamped in there, to die for. I just think they're almost too pretty to use, but they're not. And this shade is Berry Pop. So the next question is the prettiest color, and I think absolutely the prettiest color blush I own is from Milani, and it is in the Dolce Pink. This is such a gorgeous blush. It is just a really sweet, light flush of pink, but it has a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's not too glittery. When you put it on, it gives you just a beautiful glow. This is probably one of my most favorite blushes. I just think it's absolutely wonderful. So the next question is the most pigmented. And without a question, when I was reading through the whole list of questions that were in this tag, this is one that popped right into my head. And it is the Kevyn Aucoin blush that I got in the Lucky Bag around the holidays. The shade here is Mango. Holy cow. This is just, I was stunned when I opened this up and I was like, how am I ever going to use it? But with a light hand, it is so gorgeous. And I think if you are someone who has a deeper skin tone and you have trouble with blush showing up on you, this is an awesome brand to check out. I stained my hand. So the next question is your favorite everyday blush, and I chose this one from Mally's palette, the Shimmer Shape and Glow Lighter palette. And this actually has, the bronzer, the highlight, and the blush, but this is such a great everyday blush. It's always appropriate, it's never too much, it goes with everything, and it's one when I don't really know what to wear, this is what I reach for. I also like the fact that if I were interested in doing a little bit of contouring and highlight, it's all together in one. And that, some mornings when it's really busy and you're getting ready and you don't have a lot of time to pull this and this and this out, it's nice to have an all-in-one situation. So I'm going to answer the next two questions together. They are one that you've regret purchasing and your least used. So they kind of go hand in hand for me. And it's not because this is an expensive blush. It's not. It is the Pearlescent Pink from Wet n Wild that everybody raves about as a dupe for NARS Orgasm. I hardly ever reach for this. And I'm like, why did I buy this? This is just like, I'm not interested in it. So I kind of regret buying it. I know it's just drugstore, but it takes up space, but there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, not my favorite. And I don't really know why there's nothing wrong with it. I have others that I like better. So the next question is the blush that you would never let go of. Your most used, you'd never let go of. And I would say most definitely it is any one of these from the Hourglass line. These ambient lighting blushes are phenomenal. I happen to have them in a palette. It was a holiday offering, but I would definitely repurchase any one of these in a full size if I were to ever run out of these, which I can't even imagine that ever happening. But they look kind of deceiving in the pan for some reason. I think they look weird in the pan. And when I first opened them up and I was like, yeah, are these going to be any good? And even like when you swatch them, you're just like, But when you put them on the skin, that glow comes through and they are just stunning on the skin. And I think probably the Mood Exposure is the one I reach for the most, just because I tend to go for these little mauve-y kind of tones, but these are all beautiful. I wear them all, but I probably reach for this one the most. So the next question is your favorite blush brand. And I kind of went at this by which one do I own the most of? Well, I have 4 of these single Tarte blushes, and then I have, probably 3 different of these circle palettes that all have the blushes in them, and I just love them. Actually, I used this palette today to do my complete look, in case you're interested, but oh, man, I just love these blushes. I think they're phenomenal. So I would say they're one of my favorite brands because I own a lot of them. So the next question is the greatest blush discovery of the year, and I finally broke down and bought some MAC products this year for the first time and really fell in love with the blush. This is Blush All Day, a great blush. I would say it kind of falls into the same category as that Mally blush. If you don't really know what to wear, this is a good one. It goes with everything. And I love the formula of the MAC blushes. They're beautiful. They're everything that everyone says they are. The next question is the most practical blush, and I would say that is Tarte Exposed. This is just a really, again, a great everyday, all-around great blush, and I think everyone should have this in their wardrobe. It's just a phenomenal blush. So this is, I think, one of the most practical blushes. The next question is the most expensive blush. And I was pretty certain this one was the most expensive, and I actually looked it up, and by far, yes, it is the most expensive. And it is the NARS Dual Intensity Blush Duo. I have it in the shades Panic. And I like this. I should reach for this more. I don't know why I haven't pulled it out recently. This was $45. That's a lot of money for a blush. And then the last question is the least expensive blush. And that's going to have to go to the Wet n Wild blush. I think it's, well, I don't know how much it is, like $2.99 or something like that. It is the least expensive blush that I have in my collection. So I'm going to include a little bonus question because I'm so sad by this. I really am. One of my very favorite drugstore blushes is being discontinued. It is still available on like Amazon, where all good makeup products go to die. They get marked down and sold on Amazon. But it's the Maybelline Master Glaze blushes, these little cream blush sticks. They're phenomenal. I'm so sad that these are being discontinued. There's so few really good drugstore cream blushes on the market. This is Just Pinched Pink, which I would have chosen for a great everyday blush, but I hesitate to do that because it's really not available. But I like this so much. I have 4 of them. I really love these. Probably these 2 are my favorite, the Just Pinched Pink, and this is the Make a Mauve. But these 2 are really lovely as well. So I'm sad about that because they are such a great buy and such a great blush. I don't understand. I see products around and I'm like, why is that still around? That's terrible. And then something I love is gone. Isn't that always the way? So in case you're wondering about my makeup today, like I said, I did use this palette. I used everything but these 2 shades. I used, this under my brow, the crease, the inner mobile part of my lid, and then this in the outer corner, like the outer V. I also used the Benefit, their Real Push-Up Liner in the purple shade. And on my lips I have the NARS Audacious Lipstick in Charlotte. So I wasn't tagged to do this video, well, not that I'm aware of, but a lot of you requested it. I am going to tag 2 YouTube friends, Snapchat friends that I end up chatting a lot with, and I don't think they've done it on their channel. If they have, I'm sorry. So I'm going to tag Shaunna from The Love of Makeup, that's the name of her channel, and Mandie from Mandie's Closet. I'd like to see both of them do this tag. I think it would be awesome. So thank you so much for stopping by today. If you are new to my channel, I hope you will hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. And if you are a long-term subscriber, I thank you so much. Mwah! And I will see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.